Immigrants do take jobs, of course, from Americans. Most of the jobs that immigrants come and take to the United States are jobs that either corporations can't otherwise find people with the skill set to do. So you look at a Microsoft or a Google and they say, look, we just can't get enough talented AI types and engineers in the United States. We need them from India, we need them from Pakistan, we need them from Saudi Arabia. They come in, they get those jobs. Or much larger numbers, jobs that the average American wouldn't do for that wage, and even wouldn't do for a slightly higher wage, right? Wouldn't do for with benefits. A lot of the agricultural work and a lot of the sort of dishwashing, service sector work in the United States is backbreaking work that sounds pretty good if you're from Central America, but if you grew up in the United States, it's like, you know what? Life's comfortable enough. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that for long. Certainly some jobs are taken, but on balance, that's not the case. There are two issues here. The first is that most manufacturing jobs in the United States 20 years ago were leaving the country, going to places like China. That's not true anymore. Today, most manufacturing jobs and service sector jobs in the US that are leaving because they're getting automated. They are going to robots, they're going to automated processes, they're going to AI code. That is something that walls won't stop. That's something an effective immigration policy won't stop. The other point is that the Americans no longer need a lot of the jobs that they were accepting immigrants for. I mean, if you think back to the Reagan era, the number of jobs that were required to come over and be involved in agriculture was enormous. And I mean, literally prices of food were just going to go up if you didn't have those people. That was unacceptable to the American consumer. That's changing very quickly. The lower end jobs in the United States are just going away. And over time, you can make a very strong argument that the United States should have a relatively open immigration policy for humanitarian reasons, because people need opportunities and America's rich. But you're going to have a much harder time arguing that we need them from an economic perspective. And I suspect that's going to tighten immigration quite a bit. Wealthy people that can buy a visa, can invest in the United States in an apartment or a business, they're always going to be preferred. It's been easy for them before. It's easy for them now. Certainly people with very high-level skill sets, H-1Bs, I suspect that the importance of the corporate lobby in the U.S. will be more than sufficient to ensure those policies continue. But I think that the baseline immigration of people that otherwise don't have opportunities at all in their home countries that want to come to the U.S. because it's the land of opportunity, I think it's going to be much more challenging for them.